everybody. Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym. And here to do her road to the Olympia is...
two-time Women's Physique Olympia champion, Sarah Villegas.
Oh, I thought you were going to say three-time.
Well, we have to wait about
a few weeks.
five more weeks before I can say that. I can't count my eggs before they hatch, but soon to be three-time Olympia champion.
All right, so how you doing?
I'm doing great. This last year has been a very intense year for me. As I'm sure you guys can all imagine, the training has just been on fire. And I'm feeling really good about the way that that this whole past year has gone. I feel really good about where I'm at in the prep for this year's Olympia. And I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good Olympia. I mean, all around. I think every division is going to be crazy, including yours.
Oh, yes. I mean, we were talking about that earlier. I think this is going to be one of the most exciting Olympias that we've had in a while. And yes, specifically, I anticipate a lot of competition at the Women's Physique, all the way even through to the top 10. So it's definitely going to be exciting, and I'm ready to kill it.
So one thing I want to say is, I think you've probably been one of the best ambassadors ever for Women's Physique. I mean, you give back to the sport. You have the award at the Texas show and everything. What made you do that? I mean, a lot of people just wouldn't. They would just ride the wave of being the Olympia champion. Well,
first of all, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. You know, really, it's a little twofold. One is just I love this division. This is the only division that I've ever competed in. I still remember my first show. The lady was doing my hair and she said, "Oh, you know, what division are you doing?" I said, "Physique." And she said, "Well, this is your first show. You know, normally girls get their feet wet in like bikini or figure before moving up to Physique." And not me. I just went straight for Physique. So this is my division. This is where my heart is. The Women's Physique is home to me. So it only makes sense for me to just give back and keep to help grow and expand what I have been blessed to be a part of. You know, because Women's Physique, we're still very new. This year will be the 10th year that we have Women's Physique at the Olympia. 2013 was the first year. So now here we are 10 years later. And I mean, it's incredible to see where we're at. The girls, the talent, you know, I still remember back in 2019 when we were moved to the main stage for finals. So I just think we're in such a really, really great place. And, you know, to be honest, part of the drive for creating that award came when the Women's Physique division was taken away from the Arnold Classic lineup. And it was really just to give the Women's Physique division a platform to be highlighted outside of the Olympia, give them prize money, give them a place to really have all of the best talent and draw it together, and really just celebrate us and how awesome we are.
All right. So my question is, who did you get to make that sculpture award?
So I actually I have nothing to do with that. I was the model, and I was the model only. But yeah, it is they did a really good job. It's a really cool trophy. And yeah, they designed it very, very well.
Yeah, they obviously didn't think about taking it back on an airplane, but
yeah, you know, but in the moment, it's just really cool to look at it. You know, you worry about the logistics later, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this award, it's about, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it's about yeah, it's almost 3 feet. My arms are, you know, extended out, so it's a big trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Freddie wheeling it in on a cart.
Yeah. We had a big
He was afraid that he would drop it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We don't want to drop that. No.
Yeah. You wouldn't worry about your feet. You'd damage the floor.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, I said you wouldn't worry about damaging your feet, damaging the floor with that.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Having that big, heavy trophy make a big dent in the concrete or something.
I think the trophy would survive.
Probably. Yeah. Before the floor. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
But it's really cool because they put it up on the stage. It's on the side there, so it's there the whole time that the girls are competing.
Yeah, they have it presented in the background, and yeah, it's kind of a nice little touch. Adds another element, you know, to the stage presentation and things like that while the girls are doing their routines and stuff. And they, you know, Texas Pro, shout out to Freddie and Sheila. They do a really great job of, you know, presenting the Women's Physique, and it's a great show, you know, as a whole. So, but yeah, that's a nice.
Well, do you find it? You find it cool whenever the women say they're doing that show because they want that trophy?
Absolutely. I mean, that's very, it's humbling. It's really cool. It makes me feel, like I said, I give back just because this is where my heart is. And so it really just, it warms me to hear that girls, because that's why I want to do it. And that's why I put it out, to let it be something special for people. And, so that of course makes me feel really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally a piece of artwork.
No, it is. It's an incredible sculpture, and yeah. So,
but I mean, I even see on social media and stuff how they're saying, "Well, I'm coming to win that trophy."
Yeah, I mean that
has to feel really cool, right?
It does. Like I said, it is definitely humbling, and it feels special that people are saying that, about that. And like you said, obviously props, because it is a great piece of artwork.
Yes. So. With and the thing, not with the women's physique, not with the Arnold, okay, but with the Olympia. I mean, there's a lot of other shows that people can do, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think last year we had 25 women's physique shows, and that's what I was saying. Just a testament to how big our category is and how competitive it is, with not only a lot more shows, but a lot of girls and competitive girls that are doing these shows. And so I just think it's such a great time to be in the women's physique division. It's booming. We're just improving year after year after year. And it's just, I think we're in a really, really thriving position right now.
Well, I know 2 years ago, people were surprised that my father added women's physique. They thought he would add men's open bodybuilding. But he was just saying he's gotten more requests from competitors, women's physique competitors, to do it at the Pittsburgh, and that's one of the reasons he did it.
Yeah. We had, I believe, 2021 was the first year that we had women's physique at the Pittsburgh Pro, and I remember saying, like, a lot of girls on social media and stuff were talking about it. And I think, do you remember how many? I think there was 15 or close to 20 girls.
Yeah.
The first year that the Pittsburgh Pro debuted women's physique. So, definitely, like you said, an exciting time. A lot of shows that are out there, that are able to add that division, and it's exciting to watch.
And it takes off.
Yes, absolutely. The ball rolls, and somebody wins, and then they say, "Oh, I want to win, or I want to beat this girl, I want to defend my title," and it just creates a lot of good, camaraderie and sportsmanship. And
yeah. I mean, like I said, people were always saying to my father, like, "Why don't you add men's bodybuilding, men's open bodybuilding?" And he thought about it, but women's physique, I mean, he would have people. They would write into the office and stuff about it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So having a lot more requests for that. I mean, hey, what can I say? We are a popular division. We are in high demand, I guess.
Yeah, and he listened to the crowd.
That's right. Well, he did a good thing by listening. He did a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it became real popular real quick, because look how many people were in it this year.
Yeah, same thing. And I anticipate again, next year with Pittsburgh and many, many, many other shows.
Well, and I think this year people were shocked as our local competitor Emily, was pushing Natalia for that title.
Yes.
Like, she came to most everybody else. She came out of nowhere. I mean, we knew who she was, but it made it even more exciting, because I remember, like, even Dan Solomon come up and he goes, "Where is she from?" I go, "She's from here." He's like, "Wow, this girl is fantastic."
Yeah, no, she looked really good. She definitely has the lower body, which is, she's very well put together. And kind of like you, I didn't know about, I mean, I'm not from around here, but I was surprised to see her, pleasantly surprised, to see the quality of, talent that she has. And, maybe she'll come back and she'll win it next year. Who knows? But I'm excited to,
Yeah, I mean, I knew of her, but we hadn't seen her before the show. So when she stepped on stage, I was like, wow, okay, we've got a contest now.
Yeah. And again, just a testament to the quality of the division these days. Yeah.
So, and then you must have enjoyed seeing the high numbers at the Texas Pro this year, right?
Oh yeah, yes. Same thing. I think there was about 20 girls, and again, same. I mean, there was, even I would say the top 10 were very. It was really, really, really good quality athletes. There was a couple, and what I really liked about the Texas Pro was that there were several international athletes. We had girls from Australia, from the UK, Czech Republic. I mean, I think there was Peru, I believe. So there was a good 6 or 7 countries that were represented, which is obviously something that's really good to see as well.
Right. All right. So now, focusing on this year's Olympia, are you doing anything different, or what are you doing to reclaim that title?
I'm not doing anything different. This is going to kind of sound a little silly, but doing more of the same. I will say, though, that after, the placing last year is, not what I was expecting and not what I wanted. But there was a heightened level of intensity and kind of like a new spark that was ignited in me. And so it's just been fierce training, intentional training, doing everything very methodical, very well planned out, keeping the women's physique division at the forefront of my training. And like I said, just being very intentional with everything, food, posing, everything throughout the entire year. So it's just more of the same, just, I guess, a little bit more intense and ready to bring it and show it in 5 short weeks.
Now, there's a very short list of competitors that have lost to Olympia that have won it back. Are you going to be adding on to that?
I was just about to say, well, I will be making that list one name longer at the end of this year. So definitely that's what we're going for.
Well, interesting. Before we started, we were talking about somebody else that's trying to do the same thing.
Yes, we absolutely.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we both did it?
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be, one for the books for sure. Yeah. Yes.
So, and then now, how's everything going with the gym? I know you're doing some renovations and stuff.
So the gym has been keeping us very busy. We have a big 60,000 square foot facility in Dallas, Texas. And
give them the information where it is.
So it's called the AFS Club. And like I said, we are in Dallas. If you're familiar with the area, it's the High Five, kind of North Dallas, I guess. And we are a private member fitness club. So membership is by application, but we have every piece of equipment that you could ever imagine for every body part, whether that's your upper body, your legs, chest, shoulders, quads. We have literally everything.
Except for that Cybex bicep machine.
Well, yes, yeah. He's got to rub it in. I'm
not rubbing it into you. I'm rubbing it into him.
Yeah, right. But we've basically created like a Disneyland of fitness equipment. So the goal is to have everything completed by the end of this year. We'll take a little break, obviously, leading up to the Olympia. But yeah, it's going to be a great space. Can't wait to, put it out there and have everybody come check it out.
Okay. So if people are coming in to compete at nationals this year, will they be able to train there if they want to?
I believe so. We should have everything ready by then. So yeah, if you guys, nationals is in Irving, right? So it's probably maybe a 12-minute drive from where the actual venue will be to where our location is. But I can definitely connect you with more information for that. So yes, if you are doing nationals or if you will be in Dallas to watch nationals, definitely have to come check out the AFS Club.
All right. So as we get closer, we'll get more information from you.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna section this out and put this on the nationals page too.
Okay. Sounds great. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to except for the guy back there?
Yeah, the guy back there, yes, everybody knows him. My husband, Ali, we basically do this whole thing together. And I feel really blessed in that regard. I hesitate when I say, oh, he's my trainer and my coach and, my posing coach and things like that, because it really just does kind of diminish what he does. But this really is truly a partnership. And I feel very blessed to be able to go through this journey together with him. To have somebody who understands and who not only, cares about the success, but probably sometimes it feels like he cares about the success a little bit more than I do. Not to say that I don't care, but that's just to show how much he is involved. So really, and he's actually, the person who introduced me into the sport of bodybuilding. And so just forever gratitude for that. And yeah, if I keep talking, I think I might get a little choked up. I need some carbs. So we're going to just leave it at that.
Well, you guys are a great team.
Yes, we do make for a great team. Like I said, it really, really helps to have somebody who has done it themselves and they understand what it's like to go through a prep and what it takes to be able to be empathetic, but then also to be able to push you and know you need to go more, or whatever the case might be. So it definitely is a special experience, and it's created definitely a really deep bond between us on a different level. So I'm very, very grateful for that.
All right. So if you want to see Sarah potentially make history again by winning her title back, make sure you're in Orlando. And
minus the word potentially.
Okay.
Had to poke on you.
There you go. There it is right there. So if you want to see Sarah win her title back, make sure you're in Orlando. If you can't come, you can watch the live stream, but it's much better in person, right?
I agree. It's definitely much better in person. Women's Physique, we will take the stage on Friday, November 3rd. So come to Orlando. If not, watch the live stream, and you can witness title number 3 for me.
All right. I think it's the perfect place to end. So J.M. Manion.
Sarah Villegas.
Okay. Signing off for NPCNewsOnline.com, and we will see you in Orlando.
All right.